So, hi, good morning.
Hello everyone,
Hello,
good
hello.
morning.
So, today,
So even today we have some technical problems, so I jump in to join the live. Okay,
but I
just
think Miss Brother Brother Idris actually, I think, because Brother Idris used to run the NPI before I joined. So I think it's like good to have Brother Idris back.
alright.
Right.
So just proceed
So
with the NPI.
okay. So let's proceed for the NPI. So this is the first product for today. Basically, this we will talk about the artillery Hornet replacement parts actually. So actually previously we have bring some of the parts, and today we bring in three more parts. So the first one will be the hot throat, which is the one in between the one we install, connecting the hot, the heating element and the other parts actually. So let me share the screen. So okay. So this is how this will look like. So it's very small. Oops, sorry. Okay, let me just. So if you need a replacement, usually this one you will need to replace it when the filament is start to stuck a bit. It is not stuck fully, but you can hear the noise that whenever you're printing, you will start to hear the some kind of the click sound. So it happens to me also. So actually I tried to replace it everything, but then but then still some. I think I didn't replace it properly. So actually we have another solution for this. Okay, that's the first product, and the other product before we go to the product page, this will be the complete one actually. So this one will be much more easier for you to replace. So wait, let me zoom. So this one is in auto. I think I need to zoom a bit so that
So for the beginner, I totally prefer to this lah, to complete one, complete set.
yes, yes, definitely. Because changing part by part is very difficult and you might get injured. Like me also, like
Mm.
not familiar with the machine, so I got like burned one or twice.
Yeah, yeah.
Try to changing it.
Beginner doesn't mean you are totally new. No, no. Even me,
Yeah,
I'm considering myself is a beginner, so
beginner.
I prefer to get this.
Yeah, then this one will be better now because you know how depth you are putting inside the hot throat and the nozzle. Because if you are changing it individually, sometimes you might insert it a bit more inside or something like that. You might not get the perfect installation.
Oh, because
Because
the uh, uh what you call
this one the
heat
hot
break? What you call?
this
What
one
is
the
it?
hot throat, and they say the hot
Hot
and
throat.
throat
Okay, so hot throat and the nozzle must
nozzle
totally close, right?
close yep.
Need to don't cannot have any gap between them. Okay.
One because this one is much more easier because I think maybe I can just show it to you how to open it very quickly. I think it will
Oh,
be okay
how
to.
you want to show?
Yeah, I think just no, I'm not gonna change it. I just want to show the installation only. This one is a bit. Actually, you need to if you want to change it, you need to heat it up. I'm not. Just want to show how you can the place where you will need to change it. Basically, first you just open the cover, and then you'll get the fan connector here down here. Maybe I just bring it a bit up a bit. So you'll have a fan connector here on this side here. So just carefully take it out, and then the one you need to change would be behind the fan actually. Okay, let me zoom a bit.
And then before you pull the connector, make sure you remember where the connector goes.
Yeah.
Later you need to insert back the connector.
Yep. So we need to just take out the fan.
So we have a few comment here. Okay, hi, Alvin. He asked, hi, when we guys will know the winner of NPI?
Uh,
Any idea for this, Hussein?
Usually, throughout the session, today we're gonna have two winners. We're gonna give two winners. So maybe in between we will have one giveaway, and at the end of the session there'll be another one more giveaway lah. And we will straight away announce the winner actually. I mean, once we do the wheel of fortune or something, then we will just turn, and once if you're selected, we will announce you as the winner.
Yes, correct. So we didn't tell the exact time when we will announce because we
Yes.
want you join the live,
Yes.
join the live the whole session. Okay.
Okay, so this is
Morning,
how it will.
Daniel. Yeah. Proceed.
Okay, so this is how it will look like. So actually, you need to open this one also, the above one. But I'm still my filament is still inserted, so I'm not opening it up. So once you open this one, the heatsink will come. Then you can just replace it. So that's a very simple to replace it using this one. Let me show it. Yeah. Rather than
And
if
then
you want.
there are two small screw, right, to dismantle the hot
Yes.
end, right? They're just two small screws.
Yeah, two small
Uh,
screw. But I'm not
in,
opening this one. Need
yeah,
to
yeah,
heat
yeah,
it
yeah,
up,
yeah.
so it'll be a bit difficult. So there'll be remember like there these two small screw actually. Yep.
Yeah. And then all the tools like the Allen key already provided in the back lah, in the Hornet. Got a question here. Is it compatible with Ender 3? I don't think so.
Think so.
Right.
Yeah.
Only
We
for
haven't tried
Hornet lah.
only for Hornet.
I already forgot about the Ender 3. How the mechanism. Long time no
So
use.
I think a bit similar, but I think this one will be different. The connector, heating connector, I'm not so sure. Is it the same or not? So
So
these are the
if Daniel here, maybe he can answer. Yeah. Got the answer already. I don't think so.
this
So
one.
not
Okay.
compatible with Ender 3.
Okay. So it's not compatible. The answer is not compatible. Okay, so these are the first two. The other one, let us go back to the product page. Okay, I think I need to zoom a bit so that will be clear. Okay. So this is the first one, which we see the heat throat. Yeah, and the heat throat, and the next one is the complete set, whereby this combines every single individual item. Like we had the heater cartridge, thermistor cartridge, and the heat throat, and this one is combined into one actually. So this one
Okay.
will be much more easier to install.
Once you have some kind of clock, what you
Clock.
how to pronounce clock?
Clock.
Once you have some kind of clock, I I prefer. I recommend you guys just change to this one. Just change this whole set. Then, hopefully, because we have a new nozzle and then also the heat throat, so that one is that contribute on the at least have a better result
Better result.
after you face the problem with clock. So don't waste too much time troubleshooting unless you are a pro, okay, some kind of professional. Then
And you have
like,
the time to troubleshoot.
you like to tinkering, then that's okay lah. But for those that you just want to print, I prefer just get this one because I also have a experience before. Then very stressful. So I recommend you just directly change to this one.
Yeah,
Or
better.
even you even now you got a discount 20%, so you can just at least buy one to have a backup.
Backup.
Right. So once the problem, you just change it.
The whole
Alright.
thing. Yeah. Actually, just to share my experience, I also tried to repair by my own, and then I end up it is printing, it is okay, but then somehow when it's printing for quite some time, after it come to like few hours and like 5 to 6 hours, the clock still start to happen again. So I think better
Yes.
to change the whole thing will be a much more better option. So
Save
you
your
don't need
time.
to worry like I mean it's literally like not it's literally troublesome when like you're already printing for 5 to 6 hours and then you only have like 1 or 2 hours to complete it. Then suddenly
Yes.
it stop.
Yes, correct.
So it's
And then
wasted.
my experience is I try to change. Then yeah, I'm a beginner, so the nozzle broken, and then yeah, same. You need to have this complete set again.
Yeah,
All right.
I think Damian agree with that.
Yeah.
And we have one more comment. Are there any model for 3D printer? If you are referring to this one I think I can open our Cytron. This one is the for the Hornet. This one is for this one actually. Artillery Hornet printer. So the
And
one
then
we showed.
how about the Genius Pro and Sidewinder? Do we have this
Accessory.
nozzle accessories
I
that
think we
complete?
I think
Maybe
at
you
the
can check
moment
on
no
the.
okay.
No, we don't have. Still don't have
Not
lah.
the complete set, yeah. The
Uh,
complete set not yet. Only the separate one. We only have the separate one. Yeah, we don't have it.
all right.
Alright.
Okay,
Okay.
got another questions here. Is that have changed to get digital 3D printer in future?
Oh, kan not so clear.
Not,
Digitally.
have chance to get digital 3D printer in future. Digital 3D printer. Digital. Now already digital.
Betul. I think now already
What do you mean by digital 3D
digital. Yeah.
printer?
If you can clarify that digital, then we might able to answer your
Or
question.
maybe you are referring some kind of movies, right? That later maybe you can rephrase the question so we can understand it. All right.
I think yeah, I think they'll say thank you. Yeah, I think we hope that answer your question, Dil. And the other one we bring in is the idler arm. Okay, if you see on the current existing arm when you buy the artillery Hornet is in a plastic actually. So metal one is a much more sturdy like you can say it's much more sturdy. So we bring this one is optional. So if you think like you seldom broken the idler when you want to insert the filament or remove the filament, so the metal one will be a much more better option. And now let's look at I think this we are not go very detailed, so you can just come to the product page to know more about the spec of each of the product we discussed. And for the price, so let's start with the heat throat first. For the heat throat, the actual price is 9 ringgit and 50 cents. And currently we are giving 20% off for this product, so you can grab this for 7 ringgit and 60 cents. And the next one is the heater block set, the complete set. So the complete set will cost you 45 ringgit, and currently with 20% off for this product as well, so you can grab this for 36 ringgit. So like we mentioned earlier, this will be a good time to grab it even if you want to keep it as a spare in case you have any problem with with your printer with the artillery, so you can just change the whole thing and solve your problem. And moreover, you can buy this at a discount price, and we have 6.5 days more before the offer ends. And the last one is the idler arm. This is the metal. This one will cost you 29 ringgit and 50 cents, and currently we are giving 20% off for this as well, so you can grab this for 23 ringgit and 60 cents. And we have 6.5 days more before the offer ends. So try to grab this. So it will be a good option, like because when you are using a 3D printer, you won't know when it will go wrong. So better to have a backup with you. So this will be a good option to you get a good time to buy now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
So
Just want to share some of my experience about the idler arm. Idler arm.
Yeah.
So by default, provided in the Hornet is a plastic one. So normally, at least I don't have experience for my printer that the idler arm is broken, but from the customer lah. Hussein, maybe you can click on the variant, the normal one, idler arm. Yeah. So normally on the bearing there.
This one, right?
No.
Oh, this
At
one.
the top.
Okay.
That
Okay.
one. So normally that area sometimes can broke lah. The plastic part broke, so you cannot. Sometimes it quite loose when you press. So you can consider on the metal lah. But if you are some kind of very very hati-hati, cermat, then should be no problem. Because I still don't face this kind of problem lah. Just I see from the customer side. Okay, got a few
comments. Start from I think start from Sai Arvin.
This one. This one. More advanced 3D printer. Of course, there are a few in the market lah, but we still didn't bring in our store. For example, more faster and then support to dual color. But in terms of digital 3D printer, I'm not sure. Okay, what? So even for word advanced is quite wide to explain. Okay, but of course, in terms of technology in 3D printing, it keeps growing, and we are not sure what next. Okay.
What next? Yeah.
So unless we are really one of the manufacturer of 3D printers, so maybe we know lah. For now, we just follow what is the trend, and then if we notice a demand in Malaysia, then we will consider to bring in. Okay, thank you for the questions. Okay.
What's one for the bearing?
Bearing. Which one? Which bearing?
The idler,
the arm.
The arm.
Maybe you can click on the arm.
This one. I think this one. Maybe this one. Like. That we are referring to.
Good. More filament.
Gripping.
Okay.
Next one. Budget saving.
Is there a good model for budget saving in microbit? Do you mean a kit? If kit, we have a few in our website. So maybe Hussein can show microbit quick start kit. That one is in terms of cost, that one is the entry level.
This one.
That one, yeah. So this one is entry level in terms of cost. In terms of beginner friendly, we have a better one, but the cost a bit increased. Okay, so you can explore. Of course, you can explore on our website in microbit category. They have a lot product. Tu dia baru join.
Let's zoom.
No,
I have problem with the fiber here lah. I'm using hotspot.
Okay.
Alright.
So.
Okay, next question. Need more filament discount. Do we have any discount for now? I would say maybe you can share our filament.
I think we have some, right?
We have some. So just grab it.
This one we still have. Yeah, we still have some discounts.
A lot, 13%, you see, 13%.
So for PLA.
So the price of 3D model will increase or decrease? We expect for the same model, because they keep producing a new model. So of course the old model, the price will decrease because this one is go back to the basic in the supply and demand, very basic one. So if we have a good supply, and then less, how to say, we have a high demand and then less supply, the price will increase. That one is basic lah. For example, our Genius Pro and Sidewinder X2, the supplier decide to produce more 3D printer, so they reduce the price. Okay, you can check our artillery Sidewinder X2 and Genius Pro. Okay, you can check the price. Actually, it is reduced. Can consider some significant
Significant amount.
good amount lah. Okay.
Yep.
So I will say it will reduce. If you refer to the same model, but of course the new model either if the features is very good, maybe the price will be more lah compared to the old model. Okay. What else? Very good. Oi, banyak sangat. I think from time to time we will reply the comment lah. Maybe you can continue first, Hussein.
Okay. So I think that's about the first product for today lah. So let's move to the next product for today, which is the NVidia Jetson Orin Nano 8GB. So this is a new product.
This is the latest one.
Yeah. You come in the right time, over.
Right time.
Yeah.
So just to explain this one, this is the latest NVIDIA Jetson Orin series dev kit. Okay, if you guys follow NVIDIA Jackson's series, last one that they have released is AGX Orin. So that is a high end one. That is around 10,000. Dev kit, I'm talking about dev kit. So this one I think is still very good if you want to try out, although the price might be higher a bit compared to Jetson Nano B01. But then the performance, if you look at the performance, this is way higher compared to Jetson Nano B01. So don't be confused with the name. This is Orin Nano. Then the RAM is actually 8GB compared to Jetson Nano B01. The RAM is actually 4GB, and the architecture of the GPU is kind of old. That's the B01 is using Maxwell. This one is using, they call it Ampere, the GPU architecture. So let's look at the features a bit. So in terms of the kit, it comes as the carrier board and the SOM on top of it. Then you have the heatsink and also the fan, cooling fan together with the SOM. So the SOM actually is on the top where you see the heatsink and the cooling fan. Bottom of that is actually one of the PCB. They call it system on module, SOM. They call it SOM. Okay. And the output of the carrier board, you have 4 USB. One of the special thing is the DP port. DP is display port. So this dev board doesn't have HDMI. It only have display port. Okay. So make sure you have a display port, maybe display to DP to HDMI converter if you have, let's say, a HDMI monitor. Then beside that, we have another Gigabit Ethernet port. Okay, that's quite standard. Then beside the Gigabit Ethernet port, you have USB-C instead of micro B on the Jetson Nano B01. So, but this USB-C cannot be used for power. It's only for data. Okay. So for power, it's using DC barrel jack. But again, this DC barrel jack will require 12 volt to I think 21 volt. It can accept that voltage. But the good news is this kit comes with the power bricks or the power supply. So you don't need to get another power supply. Okay.
Over.
Yep.
The power jack. What is the range of the voltage?
I cannot remember. I think at the SD table. Hussein, scroll a bit on the table. There should have 9 to 20 volt.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Because not previous lah. On the Jetson Nano, it must be the 5 volt lah.
5 volt, yes, yes,
So,
yes.
hopefully you guys don't mistakenly put the 12 volt inside. Because I have an experience before, but not for Jetson Nano lah. On other
Yes,
models.
yes, yes. We understand that. You know, we have been using a lot of stuff, but you know, this is that. But maybe this is why they include the power adapter or power supply. So they include that inside the kit. Okay.
And then another one, you mentioned the Orin Nano using only have the display port compared to HDMI. Is it display port is better than HDMI?
No. According to what I heard, is because DP doesn't require any license. HDMI they actually need to get certification from HDMI body to put the HDMI and to use it. So maybe that is the reason why they go for DP lah. DP you don't need any license. Yeah.
DP open something like open source.
Yeah, open. So for example, if you want to create something with USB, you need to pay license also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, but that is what I heard lah. So don't quote me lah. I think. So what else? I think this table will explain a lot. Just now we look at the overall the physical of the Jetson Orin Nano 8GB. So let's look at the specification. So in terms of AI performance, this is 40 TOPS. TOPS, I think TOPS stand for what? It is Tera. I think it's Tera something.
I forgot to search before. What?
Wow. But anyway, this is about AI. Okay, this is about machine learning. This is about AI, artificial intelligence. If you guys don't know, actually NVidia solution, NVidia is not only for graphic card, but they have actually designed and produced a lot of AI system to power the most famous AI application, ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is using solution from NVIDIA to power everything. Okay, so this is one of
so sorry, I just searched for the TOPS. So TOPS is a matrix matrix in AI. Okay, to measure metric, that means trillions of operations per second, or tera operations per second. TOPS, TOPS, tera operations per second.
Okay, so the table now is actually compared to the previous version of Xavier NX. This is actually compared to Xavier NX. So the new Jetson Orin Nano 8GB kit is better compared to Xavier NX in terms of TOPS.
Xavier NX, how many TOPS?
This is 21 TOPS.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think you've compared to the Nano. Oh, this one is Xavier.
Just there is another table which compared to Nano lah. This is compared to Xavier.
Yeah, this one is the Nano.
Yeah, this one is Nano. Nano is they are using G flops. Is lower lah. G flop is not TOPS. It's another metric. Just now you mentioned about metrics. Okay.
Maybe like a meter, centimeter.
Yes, something like that. Yeah. Maybe it become inch already. It's not meter, centimeter, or millimeter. This might become inch already. Okay. So anyway, this is the latest one. We are expecting the stock to arrive at us on 24th April. If we have earlier stock, we will ship it out. Now we are opening for pre-order. This is very hot. The whole world is talking about it. Okay.
Wait. What is that? Okay.
Good question.
This is actually anything that if you guys want to learn about AI, artificial intelligence, I think Idris share about AI also. We have an AI group also in Telegram, right? Maybe we can put here.
Okay, that one is a very general question. So can consider maybe this guy doesn't know anything about this. So first, this is a computer. This is a computer. You can see it's something like if you open the PC, it's something like motherboard, include the
the
CPU.
motherboard.
So this one from NVidia. So if you know, NVIDIA is quite popular in producing the graphic cards, but this one is a complete CPU, complete in terms of electronics part. Okay, motherboard and the what we call SOM, system on modules, include the processor, graphic, and then the application is focused on the AI, and the AI they are focused on the vision. Okay, let's say for example the camera. Okay, very good because for example if you know Raspberry Pi, okay, if you know a Raspberry Pi, also a single board computer. Okay, so this one also another single board computer, but from the NVIDIA, and the focus is for the vision AI. So for those researcher or maybe a company that want to build a project that related to the vision AI, we really recommend this product. Really recommend this product. Yeah. So maybe hopefully you can get the idea what this product can do.
Hopefully we answered Silver Chua question.
Silver Chua.
Right. Yeah, I think that's about the NVidia Jetson Orin. So I think before we move to the next product.
Maybe sorry, I want to add a bit
no problem.
about this product. Okay, and maybe for those that not familiar, you can see the price is quite huge. Okay, so I just give you some comparison compared to the Jetson Nano. So Jetson Nano, the price is less than 1,000 lah. So we can say that this price is 3 times compared to the Nano, Jetson Nano. But in terms of AI performance is 80 times. 80 times AI performance compared to Nano. So it's very worth to try if you are researcher or any company maybe that develop a project that related to the vision AI or any AI. Very good. Okay. Want to add? Right. Pass to you, Hussein.
Okay. So I think before we move, just want to recap some of the question. We go through very fast. So I think just now we had from after we see the 3D printer, so we have like artillery brand filament, like they want ask question. Then also in the future, like this one, I think Brother already answered the question.
Yes.
Depending on the model.
And some smiley, and I think this one is comparing to the artillery filament.
So compared to the Lambo.
And the other one said
of course Daniel, you like it, of course.
And then there's some requests here to carry some unique filaments such as the wood, glitter, and matte. Maybe we can think about that. Maybe in the future, if there's more requests, then we try to bring it.
Thanks for feedback.
And also, we have what is the benefit from 3D model?
3D model? Or 3D printer?
3D printing. I think from 3D printing, quite. 3D printing.
Normally why we use a 3D printer is to produce some kind of prototype. So, let's imagine you don't have a 3D printer, and then you want to. Maybe I can show what I'm working now. Okay, for example, now you can see so I try to design the what we call pen and tip servo holder for camera. So let's say you don't have a 3D printer, you need to use maybe a box or other methods to design the models. So 3D printer is really help in creating a prototype. You can just design it and then let the printer works. Okay, printer turn it into the physical product. So very easy. Okay, not for this area. We have a what call what it's a small one, figurine. If you like
Features.
toys to print the toys, yeah. So you can print it. Yeah, they have a lot of function for 3D printer. Next.
That's the one of the benefit lah. I mean, usually
Yeah.
previously, if you want to make a model, you need to go to the company, and they'll cost you a lot more price. But when you own a 3D printer, like you save the money, and also you save the time to bring the design or idea for the prototyping. So that's the benefit lah. And some Homitech answer maybe advanced. Like I think this answering for the previous comment, the resin printer. So I think. And I see this one answering for our explanation. So thank you, Douglas. Then next version of are we coming with next version of Zoombit and Rero Micro?
Next version of Zoombit, this in my hand, using the Jetson Nano. Just kidding. For now, we don't have any plan for the next version for Zoombit lah.
Okay, so I think this one just something happens. Roichi Peng, and when is the new version of Microbit will release?
I don't think so. I don't think
for now,
so.
it's a V2 only, right? It's only the V2.
Yeah.
The
V2.
V2.
Even for the V2 is really good, very good on the spec. Yeah. So.
Yeah, very good already. Yep.
Yeah, I think Roichi having some problem with the streaming. I think. Maybe.
Okay.
That's the problem then. What is the best price for budget saving 3D printer? I think we would recommend the Hornet, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you ask for the best budget beginner 3D printer, we recommend Hornet. Artillery Hornet. Yes.
Because it's very easy to assembly.
Very easy to assemble. At least once you get the box, and then you print the part, so the process is not too long. Okay, it's quite easy to assemble and calibrate and start printing. But if you have a little budget, more budget, directly go to the Genius Pro, because Genius Pro using the direct drive. Okay, that one is a good features for 3D printer, around 1297 only. Okay. If you have a more budget lah, I can consider on that.
Okay, then this one I already answered the question from Silver Chua just now for the Jetson. And also for Daniel Ottoman say you need to have deep pockets
Orin Nano.
for Orin Nano.
You like it.
Again, it depends. If you buy it for hobby, I don't think so. Not for hobby.
Hobbies.
You must have some clear vision what you want. Unless you want to learn AI, vision AI, then that's good. Okay, because you can add on your skills, and maybe you have from a company or from a researcher from the university. Okay, because even I can see some trend that they start to using Jetson Nano for the research purpose. Okay, and then got a competition like from Polytechnic. They have a competition that require vision. So I can see some of the polytechnics start using the Jetson Nano. So you must have a purpose. Don't simply unless you have this kind of money, then no. No problem lah. Just throw money. Okay.
Right. Oh, I think Roichi has some issues, so it's halfway already. But no worries. We just want to do the first giveaway after this.
Yeah.
And I think Chris also just joined, so hi. Okay. I think we have 2 more products to go. So I think before that we will do the first giveaway.
Yeah, spinning.
Yep. So let me open the spinning for the first one. I'm using a different one from the one like Hyrule used to show. I think it's still okay for that. Okay, so I think for the first one, we just do the spinning. So this one is Jackie Chai.
Jackie Chai.
Oh, he just said hi just now, 1 minute ago.
Yeah. 1 minute ago.
I think it happened now. Yeah, it's happening now.
Yeah.
Yes,
For the
happening
for
now.
the first
For the first,
winner
yeah.
lah.
Yeah.
First winner. We have another one,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, another one I think we'll do towards the end of our session. So
Yep.
Jackie, congrats to you. So later please send us your detail to our genies. Right, so let's move to the next product for today, which is the Adafruit I2C QT Rotary Encoder with NeoPixel. Alright, the product is with me. Let me show the product first before we go into the detail. Alright, this is the product actually. So actually this one you can say a module board or something like module board I would say. So let me bring near. So this one please do note that this one doesn't come with the encoder. This one just the board only, something like carrier board lah. You can say carrier board, but you need to solder the encoder on top of it lah. So once you connect the encoder, then you can use it. And this one comes with the STEMMA QT. So behind here it's mentioned. So it's a STEMMA QT rotary encoder. And one advantage of this it comes with the RGB LED lah. This one is similar. The rotary encoder is a similar function that we have on our 3D printer, whereby we used to choose the menu, right? So for that, so this one will be very useful lah. And also, if you're doing any project, Arduino or any project that requires you to something like you need to have a menu selection, so rotary encoder will be the best option lah, rather than using a normal push button to select or to scroll up and down. Rotary encoder will be a much more better option lah, because rotary encoder not only come with the normal potentiometer, it also comes with the button to make the selection. So that will be the better option lah. Right, and also it comes with the pin header also. So if you don't plan to use the STEMMA QT, you can still use the normal pin header, and you can access all the pins here. And also on top of that, you have the option to select the address. So if you need to change the address of the I2C address, so you can just solder it one out any three of these, so you will get a different I2C address basically. So basically that's about the product. So let's go to the product page. Right, I think I can just play a short. This is a very short video, in just 1 minute. So I think you just
Potentiometers and rotary encoders look similar, but are quite different. Potentiometers are adjustable resistors that can turn about 270 degrees. They usually have 3 pin connectors, one for either end of the full resistance, and a middle pin providing variable resistance from the internal rotary wiper. That middle pin can be connected to a microcontroller's analog input to detect the pot's rotational position. Rotary encoders can be rotated continuously in either direction. They contain little switches that tick on and off as the encoder is rotated. This in turn causes the encoder's 2 outer pins to go high and low in different orders, depending on which way the encoder is turned. So an encoder can tell us which way it's been turned, but a potentiometer specifies its rotational position.
So that's the very basic concept or idea of the rotary encoder. And yeah, I mean, for more details about the product, you can always come to the product page here to know more about the rotary encoder. But just bear in mind that the rotary doesn't come with the rotary encoder, so you need to buy separately the rotary encoder.
So do we sell the separate rotary encoder only?
Rotary, we can just.
We don't include in the product page.
Yeah, this one we don't include here. I think we don't have the.
Later, once we confirm, we include
Yeah.
I'm afraid that the
Yep,
other rotary encoder will maybe not fit. So
Yep,
need to
yep.
confirm, and
Need to
then
confirm, yeah, later.
we will recommend in the product page.
Product page. Yeah, later
Yep.
if you recommend, it will show up here, right? It will be under
Yep.
this section. So be easier for you to buy.
Same. Can you see the chip on the board? Is it some kind of microcontroller or a standard? Can you see? It's very small.
I
very
think
small.
if I zoom, then it'll be a bit visible.
We can try. Is it a
Yeah, using Atmel. Wait.
Adman, right? So is it a
Sam-
microcontroller actually? It's a microcontroller. It's not a some kind of generic chip that convert the rotary
This is
to the I2C.
Yeah.
This is microcontroller. Yeah.
It means
say
they customize code in there for the rotary to convert the rotary to the I2C. Quite interesting.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can have this kind of product too next time.
Right. So let's.
So go back to
Yep.
the product page.
Product page. Oh, I think. Right. Rochi Peng Hearts was the giveaway. Okay, the giveaway today, I think forgot to mention, is the stepper motor. We are giving away stepper motor today. I think the item is with highly unable to join us today. So
Yep.
maybe we'll send, there's a normal stepper motor, the normal stepper motor we have. Right, and we have some more question from Dol, not there. Are there high quality filament? The one we
The
are
highest
selling,
one, I think this is PLA plus, right? Or the or the PET G.
I think he's
The one-
referring to artillery code PLA plus.
PLA,
Yeah.
PLA plus. Yep.
So PLA Plus will be the highest quality lah at the moment
For
And
PLA.
easier to use. Yeah.
and also budget saving. You want
You know, higher quality but budget saving.
Saving.
Okay.
Yeah, good. The artillery PLA plus is one of the good options for you.
Yep.
And also the last one, like Sai Arvin asked, where's my list? I think we choose the name based on the one who answer it correctly, because the question needs you to answer. So if the answer is wrong, then that's the reason why your name is not appearing in the list, right? Okay, so let's move to the last product for today. Actually, it's not a product. It's actually, I would say, for the something meant for the makers.
Makers.
Yeah. So it's to
The
reach out to the
hardcore
makers.
makers. Makers. So we have this don't know what to say, what to call it, maker box or maker
Maker box,
electronics. So
electronic
we
bundle.
bundles. So you can go down a bit, Hussein. So I think you need to join this Telegram group. We will give out some, I think, the component list, then some photos of some of the item that you may get, okay, inside the box. And then there are some rules and regulation. It's not eligible for one-to-one return or warranty. Okay, there is no further support beyond what is provided on our product page. And it's limited to 40 box. And one account can only get one. Yeah. And as far as I see, that Telegram group already have more than 100 participants.
Oh, okay. So it's one like siapa cepat dia dapat.
So now it's out of stock because we have announced we will list it 40 box on our marketplace on 3rd of April. Okay.
So the idea is actually we want to clear some of our products. We have a quite big warehouse, and then even it is big. It is full. It is full, and then we are still trying to get in more a new product, interesting product to put in our store, our warehouse. But we don't have space, so we need to clear some of the items that maybe previously is a popular product, but now can consider obsolete or cannot move. So slow moving. So of course we can just throw it to the garbage, but we don't want to do that. We want to give it to for those that can utilize the items. Okay, can appreciate the products. So we want to give it to you, the hardcore makers, that you can turn it into from a resistor, you can turn it into a big project. That's the idea lah. That's the idea. So you can, even maybe the product is small function, you can use it to other purpose and then create another project. That's very good.
So there's question. Just want to manage the expectation. So not everything can use because we didn't test it. So it might come from our store, those things that we are selling, but it's outdated already. It's slow moving, let's say. And there are some is from us where we product team, we request for sample, we bought some sample, and we decide not to carry it. So all those things. Some actually is not in our web store at all. There's no product page for it at all. Okay. And of course, some might be malfunction. We didn't test. There are few thousand of those things. Okay, few thousand. So we cannot test everything. But we'll leave it to you guys. Definitely, it worth more than what you're going to pay. We have calculated it definitely more than 3,000, but we are opening up for 39.9 only. Basically, it's just for the shipping.
That's the idea. Means we are giving it to you for free for the product. So hopefully you can really utilize it. We are more than happy if you can share it with us what you have done with the products, with the kits. So please.
But another one. The things that you see here, because it's limited quantity, and then they are 40 box. So don't expect everyone getting everything that being displayed. So you might get half of it. Let's say if I get, so I might get quarter of it. So the other quarter is not displayed here. Things like that. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll be sending the item as it is. So we are not like sending a faulty item, or we also don't know. So whatever we have, we are sending it to you. Right. So I think we have some comments here. I think Roichi asked about, I think that's what Ober answered just now. What we and then Daniel Ottoman says so exclusive. Maybe the item, he's referring to the item.
Exclusive for the hardcore makers.
And Sharman said, I almost thought the 3D printer in there since it cost 3,000. Because I think the actual price we put 3,000, then we cut off. Right? And Roy Chipeng said all product is new. It's new. We haven't tested it. So that's why we are saying we are sending the item as it is. So we don't know the condition. So whatever we have in our store, we want to clear it, we are just clearing it. So they are not like sending whatever you have used or tested, not that kind of item.
Some is R&D. We get sample, we test it. Let's say 5 pieces or 10 pieces. We don't want to carry it, so we just put inside the box. But actually, those are not inside the list that we calculate the value of 3,000. That is on top.
Additional.
Additional. No warranty. Sorry, please. I saw one.
There's one more. Chris asking like no warranty.
No warranty lah. Maybe I need to highlight again. This box we give it to you for free. You just pay for the shipment actually.
Shipping,
shipping for the shipping. Around 39, right? So and then we didn't check the product as it is what Hussein mentioned before, and yes, no warranty. Okay, no warranty.
So if you want warranty, go and buy the others lah. Just now we talk about MPI. Those
comes with warranty.
Yes.
And I think from Daniel Ottoman, he mentioned that my shipment came in yesterday. I love your blue boxes. Thank you, Daniel Ottoman.
Thanks.
Right, I think with that we have come to the end to our session for today. So just to bear in mind, I mean this one, like we have already mentioned, this one have no warranty and no support so just to bear in mind I mean maybe once you plan to get it, then you have any issue, then we come back to us, then we might not be able to support you. Just to give an idea on that. Right, so with this we have come to an end. Let's do the last wheel. Turn off the wheels to choose the winner for today. Okay, let me bring. I think Jackie Chai, I can remove it. So since already one, so okay, let's do the last winner. Turn.
Tong 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 tong. How to pronounce
Oh,
it?
Oh,
Oh,
this
okay.
one. This one.
Solamac.
Solamac. I think this one is new
Ah.
user. Solar. Are you with us? Solamac?
Yeah, you need to go at least comment now.
Yeah, you need to comment like in 10 to 15 seconds. So if not, we will choose another winner.
Yeah.
Okay, before that,
Oh,
Homie
this
Tech.
one.
Oh, there's comment. Yeah.
Oh, it's his account. Okay, Homie Tech.
You
Okay, congrats, Homie Tech.
need
So,
to ping or contact our support, right?
yep. Provide the details on your name and the shipment information. You are the winner for this giveaway. Then we will send the prize to you. And okay, we have some questions. So this start shipping at 3rd of April.
Oh, the maker box. Yeah,
The
yeah.
mega box. Yeah.
Yeah.
We will start open on the 3rd, and then you
Third.
can buy it.
Purchase.
Okay.
Yeah. You
You
can
can
purchase it.
purchase. Then we just do a normal stuff of pack and then send it to you.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, ni this one. No luck.
No luck.
Sorry, I control the comment. Sorry,
Oh,
Sin.
okay. It's okay.
No luck. You still have a luck. Purchase the maker box.
Yeah.
Maker bundles.
The
Yeah.
maker box.
Only
bundles.
39 ringgit worth 3,000. You know.
Ooh. More than that. Definitely more than that.
Yeah. This one from Shaman.
Where am I in TVT? But may I know where you answered, Sharman? He mentioned he answered the microbit,
No.
but not Wheezy, not sure. I mean, we already captured before the event start.
Yeah.
So if
That's okay. That's okay,
That's okay,
Shaman.
yeah.
That's okay. Roy Chipeng. Every
Yeah,
2 weeks
no-
we will have a prize for you. Just join the
Again.
live lah. No,
Yeah.
no stress. No
No stress.
stress. So hopefully you
I
enjoy
think we have
the.
Kairam, we have in the list actually. We already captured your name, Sharman. We have here. Kairam. Yeah, it's captured.
Just
It's
no luck
just worry.
today.
Yeah,
Today.
no, today.
Today lah.
No worry lah. No worry. No stress. No stress.
No stress.
We give. If you have a luck, we give it for you for free. If you don't have a luck, purchase a maker bundles.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think with this we have come to an end. So thank you for all the audience and all the support and all the feedbacks. So it was a very engaging session for today. So let's meet up again in 2 weeks' time with more interesting product and
Yeah. Hopefully, when you guys all purchase the maker bundles,
box.
then later we can bring in more interesting stuff. So
Yeah.
we have a good NPI.
right. So see you guys all in 2 weeks' time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.